This is a quick video on multiple digit multiplication with decimals. If you get too far, it's important to remember our conversions. So 7 and 463 thousandths is the same as 7,463 thousandths. Okay, and that's one of the big ideas that they try to get across throughout this entire lesson. Okay, problem. If we have 43 times 2 and 4 tenths, first thing I want you to do is estimate. Because when we're working with decimals, this is really going to help you. So I'm going to round 43 to 40, and 2 and 4 tenths to 2. So my estimate is going to be 80. Now, something that's a little bit different than we've done before. We're going to start with the area model again, but when we have it, our numbers up top are going to be in tenths. Okay? We're still going to split it into 4 sections. Okay? So I'm going to have 20 tenths plus 4 tenths. And I'm going to write tenths because that's going to help me remember. I will not remember it if I don't write the word. Please make sure that you're writing that. Okay? And 43 is going to be the same as it would have been. Okay? 20 times 3, I know off the top of my head, and that is 60. Okay, 20 times 40 is 800. 4 times 3 is 12. And 4 times 40 is 160. Now what I'm going to do with all of this is I'm going to add it up. And the easiest way for me personally to do that is just drag it to the right. Okay, 60 plus 12 equals 72. 800 plus 160 is 960. And I'm going to add straight down. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay. 1 plus 9 is 10. So I have 1,032. And remember, this is in tenths, which is very important to remember. Okay, so be sure to write tenths. When I convert that into a more normal number, it is going to be 103 and 2 tenths. The way that you can do this with the standard algorithm is a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side so we can keep those numbers for later. The way that they want you to start this is to write 2.4, 2 and 4 tenths, excuse me, times 43, which is the way that we normally write it. But what they want you to do now is convert it into tenths for the top number. So this is going to be 24 tenths times 43. And then I'll walk through it like I would a regular multiplication problem. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 72. Okay, move down. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry my 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay, add it all together, and I have 2 plus 0 is 2, 7 plus 6 is 13, carry my 1. Okay, again, I have 1,032 tenths. Okay, and when you look at it, the numbers here match what I had when I did it with the algorithm, with the area model before. Okay, and once again, I'm going to put it back into a standard number, so I have 103 and 2 tenths. This will be a challenge for a lot of you, remembering to go into tenths. Part of the reason they do that is so that you don't just mess with the decimal. Okay, let's look at one more example. 15 and 6 tenths times 73. We are going to estimate, and realistically, I would just do 20 times 70, which gets you 1,400. Okay, and let's solve it real quickly. Start with the area model and then do the algorithm. Remember, we're doing this in tenths, so we're going to have 100 tenths, 50 tenths, and 6 tenths. And write tenths so that you remember. And our 73 will be the same. Go ahead and plug in the values into the table. Remember, once you plug everything into the table, your next step is to add it all together. Okay, when you add it up, you get 11,388. Remember, that is tenths. We're going to write it down again, which is the same as 1,138 and 8 tenths in standard form. Okay, we're going to move that aside. Okay, and then we are going to try it with the standard algorithm. Remember, when you start, we're going to start with 15 and 6 tenths times 73. But then we're going to move it over, so it is 156 tenths times 73. And then we'll solve it like we normally would. Okay, again, I get 11,388, and remember that's tenths. Okay, which is the same as 1,138 and 8 tenths in standard form. Once again, this is exactly the same as what I got with the area model.